Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another late night stream. Gonna get more work done today. Before I do, I'll adjust my volumes just a little bit. Okay. Set up a new thumbnail tonight, which I'm not super happy with, but it'll work for now until I can finish making it a little better. I'm gonna work on the same thing I was doing last night for just a little bit. Ready to build this iron farm. Excuse me. Just took a long nap. My voice is still waking up just a little bit. I'm excited that in, let's see, just over a month, maybe a month and a half, I'm going to be setting up my new setup over at Gunnif's house, because I'm moving in over there, and I'll be able to do a lot more, hoping to set up, eventually, set up a webcam and everything, do a little more interacting with y'all. Still giving it some thought. But it should be fun. Ooh, good. the low durability ping thing does work. That is a vanilla tweaks resource pack, data pack thing that tells me when my pick's about to break so that I don't accidentally break it. So I need another one that has efficiency 5 on it. There we go. I also need something with silk. I'm just gonna put this one on and we'll swap to it to put chest away. And then we'll use the fortune one for now. On a positive note, once I get this area set up and get the iron farm set up, it'll be the last time I ever have to do this without having a beacon, because between the iron I get from the iron farm and the emeralds I'll be able to get from the villagers, I'll be able to make beacons all I want. So just this one time doing this by hand, slow like this, and then I can insta-mine areas out as much as I want. I'm also soon hoping to set up everything I need to get to the point where I can put in world eaters and then just carpet bomb sections out of existence for the technical areas I want to build. As well as I plan to do that in the nether for our nether hub area. Because I want to do a pretty big nether hub, and I want to do it as an open concept. And I am not mining that out by hand. But in order to get to that, I need slime. We'll have to work on that soon. Slime farm is on the agenda. I just haven't picked a site for it yet. A lot of farms I want to build. Gotta pick and choose which ones you start with and go from there. Really like this edition of the nebulous sky. It's like just a minor difference, but it's cool. Makes me happy. Of course, now I'm going to sleep and get rid of it. But it is a nice little thing. Trying very hard to stick with it and making any changes that are just for either aesthetic purposes or for performance reasons. I do not want to change the gameplay of Minecraft where I can avoid it. That being said, if you have any suggestions for performance or visual mods that I might be interested in, feel free to comment, and I will check it out. I don't know that I'm going to work on this the whole night. I'd like to do a little bit of mining tonight as well. I'd also like to possibly go back into the end now that I have Elytra, but I would like to get, at the very least, I'd like to get a villager that has mending. So I may just go over to the village and work on getting just the mending villager set up. Because I can do that over at my village. Go from there. So, a lot of things on the possible agenda tonight. Just depends where the wind's taking me. Get a soap shovel so I can grab some grass while I'm doing this. Maybe next time. I still have some grass to go. shovel is actually about to break, so I'll look and see what else I have. I think my other shovel just doesn't have anything on it. This one's a fortune one, which I don't particularly like. I like having a silk shovel in case I want to do things like getting grass. And then I like my shovels to just have efficiency and unbreaking and mending on them. Because they're easier to repair, they're cheaper to repair. Once you have the mending, it doesn't really matter. But the only change is that when you use this one, if I hit gravel, I get nothing but flint. And I don't really have a use for flint, whereas I do have a use for gravel. Not a huge one, but I do like to use gravel in paths and stuff like that, so... So we're going down to level 64. It means we have 5 more layers below this one to dig out. I want to get at least one full layer done before I move on to something else tonight. I think the first thing I might do is actually go over to the village and work on getting a mending villager. Just because it'd be nice to be able to, now that I'm starting to get to the point where I have gear that is not final, but like getting close, be able to put mending on it. I still need more netherite before I can really, you know, have endgame tools, but it sure would be nice to be able to just go and repair some stuff for a little bit. And that's keeping me from going to build like a big XP farm, like an Enderman farm, because mostly I want that for repairing stuff. I don't have anything to repair yet. We'll get there. I keep seeing that and thinking that there's like a giant dragon egg out there in the water. I guess I've been playing too much where I'm on multiplayer stuff. I'm like, who built that? And then I'm like, oh, well, if I didn't build it, it's generating. I like this spawn area that we have because I can also build a mob farm nearby using the ocean area. So like anything I make that's going to be like really AFKable might be in this area too. And then we will start traveling out to get to areas where we're going to be doing our big builds. Which I do have some ideas for things I want to do. There's a ton of things in this game I haven't done yet, or haven't like really done, because I haven't really played steadily in vanilla Minecraft since I think probably 1.16. I've played every update and like tried out different things, but I haven't like really sunken my teeth in since that version. So a lot of new stuff has happened since then. New modded series is going pretty good. Right now the premiere is still running and getting some good traction, bringing some new people on. So any of you are watching this, welcome. I'm still planning on sticking to that probably once a week kind of schedule, because that one's, I'm putting a lot more time and effort into editing. So it's going to take more and more time to get it out. So I don't want to put too much pressure on getting it out fast. And, you know, all good things come to those who wait. Let's take down another layer. Isn't in the actual spawn chunks, but I think because it's such a small area, we'll take it all the way down too. Another thing I'm looking forward to making is once I have iron, excuse me, it'll get me to the point where I can start building like proper storage room using sorters and everything like that. And so that'll be really cool when I'm doing projects like this. I can just throw it all into chests like I'm doing, and then when I'm done, I can just load up shulker boxes full of items and take big loads back to the storage room and just dump it in to let it sort throughout and not have to manually sort stuff. That's always exciting. Get up set up to that point. It really makes the game a lot better for me. But I need a lot of iron for doing that. Like a lot. So iron farm is definitely before that. Can't even imagine trying to make that many hoppers and stuff without automatic farms. Probably a tree farm before that too, because that's a lot of wood to make that many chests. So music is making me think of watching Survivor. Survival music with the survival island theme going on. I'm just listening to the Minecraft one Pretzel Rocks right now. It's all copyright approved music for YouTube. They're all copyrighted songs, but they are ones that people have given the permission for Pretzel to sell as part of their YouTube safe content. That's why I like having the artist and the song up there. I like to, even when it's not required, I like to give it attribution to the people who have put in their hard work. Somebody who has done a lot of hard creative work, I understand how it's nice to have credit. I've also been given some thought to changing my work schedule around. I work from home for my primary income, and my schedule is flexible a lot. I try to keep you know, 8 to 5 kind of work day, just because a lot of the people that I have to interact with, that's when they're available, and that gives me the evenings free because it's the same hours that my girlfriend works, so we can do it. But on weekdays, we don't really do too much in the evening until later, and so I'm considering doing longer work days so that I can do less of them, so that I can have free up one day a week to do like a full day stream. Because it's what I end up doing kind of as it is now. I end up like taking a half day off by working a little later here and there, or doing some work in the night when I can't sleep or whatever, and I free up 4 or 5 hours. If I schedule it that way, I might be able to free up so that I can have like, not sure which day I would do, but maybe Friday as a day that I have completely free, and then I can do long streams to get some cool stuff going. I think that would be pretty awesome. So I'm not going to make any big changes until after the move, because I have enough big changes going on right now. But one thing I definitely want once I get the new studio area set up is to have a real set schedule on that kind of stuff. I think if I really want to make a go at streaming, having a set schedule so you guys can know when I'm out and streaming, so you can partake, is good. So if you're watching the replay and you have a specific time you think would be the best, feel free to put it in the comments. I'm always looking for more input from people out there watching. I see you, Wandering Trader. I hear you back there. I considered doing the Wandering Trader data pack that is on Vanilla Tweaks, but I thought it was too much of a take from Vanilla. But basically with that data pack you can set specific trades from the Wandering Trader, or like a different data pool of trades. It would be really useful if I was making a playthrough where I was doing like a skyblock thing or something. But I think for this, because I'm trying to stay as close to vanilla as I can, it takes away too much from the game. I think that that's a little too much modded. And I do play modded, so like I'll save that stuff for when I play. Basically. The llamas are defending me. It's pretty funny. Probably another 15 to 20 minutes on this, and then we'll move over to the villager stuff. I'm gonna try to, I might do mining off camera. Like, I might just do a few hours, when I get a chance later the week. And just not do a stream, but, like, just mine with some music on, because you can just plow through branch mining when you're just getting in the zone. Either put a movie on or put some music on. I'm still not quite sure how I want to do this as like a YouTube series. So like for now I'm just doing the streaming because it's something to do while I'm getting the basics going. I don't have a direction quite yet with everything. Later on I'll probably do this as I am with my modded series now, where I work on it throughout the week and then I put up a episode once a week, or maybe even longer. We'll see. When it comes to this stuff, it's more of a creative kind of series, so sometimes you just have to wait until the creativity hits you. Otherwise, you'll make stuff that is not very interesting. I've been enjoying the process of like actually like up until now, most of my stuff has been I sit down at a game and I play for a little while and I just try to be creative as I'm doing it. But now, especially with my modded series, I'm doing a little more where it's more scripted. So like I sit down and I plan out the episodes beforehand on what I'm going to be doing in this episode, and you know, just outlines, but like I outline like how much time I'm going to spend on each thing. That way I can kind of make sure the episode has a nice flow to it. And it's a skill for sure, learning to do all that, and it's one that I need to refine some more. But I'm enjoying doing it in a small scale like that. I feel like that's the kind of thing where if you jump in whole hog, it will take a while, but if you do a little bit to get better and better at it, that's better. And that's what I want to do. I want to always be working to make my content better on not just a creative level, but like just a structural kind of level. Learn new skills, learn new video editing techniques. And in this case, having a preset script, but not like, you know, a word for word kind of script, is cool. It makes it so I can kind of know what shots I'm going to have to do ahead of time, and keep that in mind. But it really only works for content where I know what's coming up. So like in mod packs where like I have no idea, they're still just going to have to be freeform. Which, you know, there's a place for that too. I enjoy doing that. So we'll just do each thing the best way that it can for that content, I think. So we're at level 65, so for this little section I want to go down one more level just to make it so it's even with the seafloor. And so I think I'm going to finish this section, and then we'll call it a day for this little project here, and go over to the village and do some work there. I do want to set the iron farm over here, so I'm not going to do one over there. But getting some villagers there that have just a couple of trades would be kind of cool. Mostly just getting mending villagers, because I want access to mending, for sure. Maybe a few other select book enchants as well. I have plenty of bookshelves to make lecterns, and I'm not sure how I want. I might just collect all the villagers together so that I can do breeding, but not like auto breeding, but just breeding where I go in and feed the guys and breed them that way. Speaking of that, I might harvest a bunch of carrots quick. Let's do that. Do a round of that quick so we can replant them. Maybe they'll grow by the time I'm finished here. And then we can use those for the trade. Oh, I love allergy season. Or not the trades, rather, for the breeding. So I can just give them all a bunch of carrots, and then they'll have more as long as I have enough beds for them and stuff. Eventually, this system will also have a breeder built into it, and so I will probably set it up so that there is a section here where it takes those villagers to somewhere else. I'd like to do it so it automates it going through the nether, though I don't know if that's even possible at this point, because like I know that they've changed up nether portal stuff, but I don't know exactly how yet. Oh, that's right, carrots. I think I'll do it with potatoes. My reasoning for that is, it doesn't matter. Eventually I will have it completely automated, so that like carrots and potatoes I'll have automatic farms for, and so I'll have more than I could ever want. But just thinking of usefulness for the different things. Potatoes I don't really use for much of anything. Rather eat steak or mutton for my primary food source until I get to golden carrot, and I switch to those. So having the extra carrots for that purpose is fine. But then again, I just did a single field harvest of our carrots and got like half an inventory full, and so I could definitely grow enough carrots that I can survive off of them just fine. But I'd rather do either carrots or potatoes for my villager, because I don't want to do bread, because then I have to craft the bread. So now now with the auto crafter, I could probably automate that too. A lot of potential for things to do. So I haven't played with the auto crafter yet. I'm not sure how useful that is. Specifically, I know that you can send a redstone signal in a craft, but I don't know exactly how it will work as far as when you're crafting recipes that have different items in it. You have to use redstone to time when those items go into the auto crafter. And then does that mean you need filler objects to filter out the things? I'm thinking that like it just, when you insert items, they just go into the top left and then work their way across and down, which means you have to program it using redstone to put items in one at a time. And so like, let's say we wanted to make a diamond pick, you'd have to send in a diamond, a diamond, a diamond, and then a filler item, a stick, filler item, a filler item, a stick, filler item, and then have time for a hopper to pull out the filler items, leaving the rest in, and then send a red signal for the crafting. but I'm not sure if that's how it worked. Literally haven't played, so. I don't know. I guess I didn't put up any wool for me to get across. Well, that's more than. That's exactly what I needed if I'm going to do it the whole way around. Call that a happy little accident. Start the stupidity pull again. This stuff definitely needs sorted out. Wood would have been this one. This art chest. Oh, other one. Oh, I didn't replant the seeds for this. Cool, cool, cool. I really enjoy these late night streams, even though right now there's very rarely anybody in here. This gives me a chance to work on stuff when I have very little distractions. And unfortunately right now this is the only time I really ever are free to do it, is pretty much start my workday early, and then I work right up until around 7, and days that I stream, I hop right on. And days where I don't, I spend some time with the girl, relaxing, and pretty much it. Like, there's very little extra time. And for these nights when I either having trouble sleeping or I slept early for some reason, I can just knock some stuff out, and it's fun. Very relaxing, nice music. Even though it's a little grindy, what I'm doing right now. But we're almost done with this section, and then I'm going to head over to the village and start working on villager breeding and getting some enchanted books set up. Because we're more than halfway through to our 250-day mark, which is when I'm going to do a tour episode and recap what we've been doing. So I'd like to have some more things to show off during. Not that we haven't done a lot already, but more the better. You know what, I'm real quick, I'm going to take a moment of distraction. There's a couple things where I'm like, I thought I had stuff, and I don't know where I put it. The only other place I can think of is maybe I put it here. I think I have some chests on this thing. I might not, but... No, I didn't put any storage. I think I just need to get a central storeroom set up so that I can just have everything in one place. That way I'm not like, where did I put this? Or where did I put that? I'm in it pretty soon. Maybe as early as next... probably closer to the summer. I'm going to be doing some changes at work, too, that will allow it so that I won't be in the office as much. The downside is I'll be traveling a little bit for work, but it should reduce the long office days a little bit, because I'll be doing some work on the road. And so I'll have less days where I'm free, but I should be able to squeeze out more hours on the days that I'm working, so I can actually maybe get like a regular afternoon stream set up, which would be kind of cool. But I'm not sure how I want to do it. Like I said, I could adjust my schedule so that I'm working longer days, but I'm doing them fewer of them, and just have one full day free where I can do like a big long stream. Or I might be able to adjust the time so I can take like the like 3:30 to 6:30 a few days a week and have that be set times where I'm streaming. I'm still thinking in that out. I'm still trying to figure out what would be best to get a regular time, but I do recognize that having a regular normal time for streaming when people can be on is probably really important if I want to start building streaming community, which I do. I think it'd be nice to have a regular community that starts showing up. But with an inconsistent schedule, that's not really possible. I am excited that once I have this cleared, I can build the iron farm, and then I will be able to get large amounts of iron, which means that I will be able to do beacons much easier. And so then I can do this this will take like less than half the time I can insta-mine it, but I just have to get the infrastructure set up for that. Because not only do I have to have the beacons, but I have to have a large amount of enchanted items, because I need tools because they'll burn out real fast. But I also need to be able to go and repair them so that I'm not having to replace tools every time I do the insta-mining session. Almost done. I am so ready to walk away from the mining for a little bit and go over and mess with village. I want to finish this last little section. Hi Toby, how you doing tonight? Thought you went to bed already. Only us crazy people up this late. Glad you got a chance to do some dungeons tonight. That was pretty cool. Yes, a little bit. Yeah, I still need to work on that. It's because of the YouTube restream thing. Time to do some hydration. I just said I'm going to take a break after I got that done. An addiction. Alright. What am I going to need over there? I'm going to need some beds. Grab this wool that we have. And then let's get some wood. And then I think that's pretty much it. Look at all these mobs just like chilling out back there in the background. Like, I'm going to come to you. Nice target practice. Yeah. Happy birthday, by the way. Officially your birthday. I was pretty surprised and happy with the BSM news. You know me, I'm a pessimist, so I'm still, concerned about certain things. But I will say that it was pretty good news all around. The subclassing thing is very exciting. We'll see how they implement it. compared to what I thought was going to be the news in the stream and what actually came out, there's miles of difference. So. I think over here I'm going to have to do a bunch of digging and stuff too to set up an area that I want. I just want to get all these villagers together in the same spot. Your birthday's not hard to remember. 4'11" and you're 4 feet 11 tall. I don't think he even did that for me this year, so he must really like you. Alright, so let's see. Where would be the easiest place to get them all to... Look at that guy wandering out over there. Are you just trying to get eaten by zombies? I know you are. I met you. Just funny to say it. You do know that whenever I'm picking on you for being short, it's not me picking on you. It's me being very jealous. Oh, hi, Creeper. I didn't see you there. You see this spider. I wish I could fit in a cupboard. Instead, I'm a big giant. I haven't played it yet, and I have seen some of your playthrough, and I could understand. Looks like a fun game. I'm glad you found some other streamers to play with, because that seems to be what you enjoy the most. I kind of like doing things on my own, doing my own thing. But, you're definitely more of a social gamer. Which is weird, because in real life, you want to set all the people on fire. All the people. I think I'm just going to do a little bit of clearing out here. I don't want to do a lot, but I want to be able to build a nice collection area for my villagers. And then I'm just going to put a clip I have called "Don't Go Emergency" is my first anything to hit 1,000 views. It's fucking insane. Yeah, that's really awesome. It's exciting when you see people actually enjoying the stuff you do, because you know like I do, you put a lot of work into stuff and you want it to be well received. Ender chest, that's what I came down here for. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna leave those in those spaces. I'm starting to remember where they are. Toolbox. Another shovel. Oh, this actually has mending. I think I got that from the end. Armor's okay. The other thing I considered doing was there is a data pack that makes it so that your ender chest always drops, whether you have silk or not. But I still think that it takes away from vanilla. So I'm not gonna have that. At least not yet. Yeah, but I mean, you put effort into what you're doing in general. You know, you have even if that effort is just having fun with your friends playing the game. I get you're not like editing content specifically for YouTube and all that, but if you're getting 1,000 views on your shorts videos that just happen to be created, imagine if you were intentionally doing it. I'm not a big fan of shorts myself because I struggle to fit everything into a 30-minute video, but I respect the people that do them. It takes a lot of creative effort to make shorts that are actually entertaining. You know, I guess now the limit is 3 minutes. It used to be just 30 or 60 seconds. Okay, so all the villages, this village is kind of spread around. It goes all the way up to the church there and back there. But if I remove all their beds and I just build a thing over here, nothing fancy because they're not going to stay here long, but let's just do like a wall here. Yeah. People like the shorts, for sure. Our global attention span has gotten smaller. Do dark oak for the walls. Doing oak floor. Definitely been playing modded too much. I was thinking about how I could use able to make different textures for the oak to do a checkerboard for. That's not how it works. A door. I need another door. That's for the door, buddy. I head to bed. I can't be up this late tomorrow. I'll lurk till I fall asleep. See you later. Good night. Thanks for popping in. Hope you enjoy your birthday. Well, then why didn't you send me a happy birthday message at midnight? You probably did. Just kidding. Either that or you just don't like me. Both are fine answers. I guess I should go and sleep for the moment, since this house isn't going to be quite ready yet, because I don't want all my villagers being turned to zombies while I am building a space for them. Yeah, I feel you. I am still better than anybody else. I don't think you were first, just because I think that I was actually with Gunnif at midnight on my birthday, so. So I don't remember. They all blend together. I have officially... The relationship I've had with her is officially the longest one I've ever had in my life, including my previous marriage. She hasn't gotten sick of me yet. Woohoo! As much as I do value the fact that we have been friends and we have been married in ESO for that long, I don't think that that counts for an actual relationship. Besides, I think that we actually joked around about, like, the divorce and you creating another character that was my ex-wife, like, long before it would have qualified for the longest relationship. But if it makes you feel better, you're one of the longest friendships I've ever had. I can't believe that either. I mean, I can, in the sense that, like, you know, you guys are a good fit for each other and all that. Time flies, man. How old is the child, DM? I want to say he's 5, maybe 6. But I have, between your child and all the nieces and nephews I have, it's hard to keep track of all of them. Made this building much bigger than I need. I just need a place for the villagers to go to sleep. 5. I was right. My niece and nephew, which are the ones that got me into this game, are, one of them is about to graduate from high school, and the other one is like a junior in high school. It blows my mind. Don't even get me started on the, you know, nephews that, like, I helped raise that are now having children of their own. My oldest nephew, I think, just turned 35. You wanna start feeling old, just wait until one of your nieces or nephews start having midlife crisis. Okay, so now I have this room. I have made an upstairs that I can use for maybe storage or something over here. But all I need to do now is go and collect all the beds before nightfall, so that there's nowhere else for the villagers to go, and then they should find their way up to that room naturally. At least enough of them should that I'll have plenty. I don't think this village even has enough beds for all the villagers that are here. I find weird. Oh, hello. And then once I have the beds up there, I'm just going to work on tearing down some more of these villages. I'll probably make some extra beds. And then I can feed them some. I did forget to bring over... What's wild to me is that the people who got me into Minecraft and Guitar Hero, which are two completely different people at different points in my life, were both lefties, so I was trained to play with backwards controls. Yeah, you told me that before. I cannot imagine playing Minecraft backward. But, like, I'm sure you cannot imagine playing it normally. I think now you mostly play on console, which is even different. I more respect to people who do, but like, after years of playing this on the PC, the gamepad controls just couldn't do it. I just didn't get into it, and it would frustrate me more than anything. Oh, do you? You have left-handed controls on the console? I had... When I was messing around with my... Hate the other day, I switched this. And I didn't realize... I couldn't figure out for the life of me what caused it. And it drove me crazy. And I think it took me like a whole, like either a whole stream or a whole video to figure it out. And the entire time I was like, something's not right here, but I didn't know what it was. Okay, let's go up here and actually put down some beds. Because I know night's going to come and I'm not going to be paying attention. And I want these guys going into the beds. Let's also make some more beds. It is 6 o'clock in game, so we're getting close to sunset. So we'll just have to keep an eye out when sunsets where the villagers go. And if they go anywhere other than my new main house, then I'll have to find their beds and eradicate them. Alright, sun is set. Go find a bed. I grabbed the Minecraft bell. The village bell. I think I might put that in here. And hang it. too far away for these guys? Is that the problem? They can get up here. Come on, this way. There's a bed waiting for you. Maybe I'll just grab one and then bring it closer to get them to come closer. I have one guy in here already. Hello, how are you? Okay, I got these two guys to move closer. Oh, looks like they're all headed in now. Good deal. I don't think that's all of them, but it's at least enough that I can start breeding, even if the other ones get torn up through the night. Keep tearing it. Really like the sky mod. Just makes things look pretty. There comes the horde. Holy. I'm on hard, so they're just gonna open the doors anyway. So much for keeping the villagers safe. I just lead them straight in, lead the zombies straight in here. Oh crap. Oh, and of course I didn't set a bed. Ah! Too busy looking at the pretty sky. Oh, right. I'm toast. I hope my villagers are not all eaten by the time I get back. Well, at least a couple of them made it in here. I'll probably bring some boats back, put them in boats. At least then I have a couple to take back to spawn where I want them. Of course. Of course! Oh, he went in here. Now I'm gonna have to fight him in the nether. What the heck? Oh great, now I have piglins. Music's lining up perfectly. So it's daytime now. My villagers have survived. Get my stuff. Iron Golem has seen better days. Let's see. There's got to be more stuff here. There's my boot. I have both my picks. I have my axe and my spoon and my sword. Hey, I got a zombie leatherworker head. That means one of my villagers got turned into a zombie. Out of the hole! Okay. Back to tearing stuff down. That was fun, a little distraction. This one's fortune, this one's soap. So now they're trying to get back here because of their workstation. Now you don't have any workstations. You're unemployed. Go back to the homeless shelter over there. While they're opening and closing that door. Not a very effective door anymore, guys. I feel like that donkey's watching it. Decimating the village. Not really much to this village, which is one of the reasons that I liked this one for the purpose of what I'm doing. Because wasn't a lot of beds to get rid of. Alright, let's get down here. Put an ender chest down. And I don't think I grabbed any of that food that I wanted to do. So things I want to grab, I want to go back and I want to grab some food so I can breed villagers over here. I'd like to grab a brewing stand so that I can trade off some of this rotten flesh. And I want to get... I already have the bookshelves, so I can set them up. I think that's all. Let's head back over there to do that. Oh, did leave an ender chest here. I thought I did. Oh, I didn't put old armor on again, so I'm gonna have to. And I didn't bring my info. I'm just gonna have to deal with these guys. Okay, so brewing stand and potato. That's what we're heading for. think I might have an extra brewing stand somewhere, so I'm gonna look first. If not, I'll just grab one of the ones sitting over there. Yeah, just take one of these. This one's empty. This one's all but empty. Go fill it up. There's a carrot. There's I don't have as many. No problem. It'll be plenty to get started. It's too early. I have flies. Fortunately, I got most of the stuff I need for work done this week. I still have to do a little bit of stuff to prepare for my trip next week. But I'll be there. So I have the weekend. Okay, so what I want to do is when it gets to be nighttime, I'm going to get all the villagers to go back in, and then I'm going to block them off. I'm going to make it so that there's a way for me to get in to this place from the roof. Because I want them to be locked inside. They won't climb the ladder. Don't think. Maybe I should not put it up. That might cause it. Put it back right here next to it. Let's put it back here in the. I can put a trapdoor on it, though. That'll definitely make it so that there's no issues. And I should have some in here from the village. Basically, I'm just going to let them all come in here now that it's nighttime. And then once my villagers are all inside, I can block them off. I think they're all inside now. How many do I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's plenty. So for now, we'll just grab some dirt. There's an iron golem up on the roof. Okay, now we're good. I can sleep. Have some potatoes. Right, spread them around. Have a good time. I'll go get some more. Potatoes for everybody. Look, we already have a baby. So let's maybe get some lecterns. Make a few of these villagers librarian. More than I needed, but it's fine. Nobody gonna take a job? No, I do not want aqua affinity. Nope. Try again. Useless. Feather falling 4 is pretty good. I kind of want to keep that. I need those books too. I need books. Which one had the books? Alright. Next villager. Section 3, not interested. I respect, not interested. Density. That is a new recent champ. No, not worth it at the moment. Efficiency 5. Really expensive. I can do better for that later. Besides, I really like efficiency 4 for my books anyway. Because more than often than not, I make a tool with efficiency 4 and I want efficiency 5 to upgrade it. Should wait a day for them to do a trade. Might be. Don't care about the projectile protection right now. Density again. Come on, help brother out. I think I'm gonna make a little area. Lock some of these guys in place. It's gonna be kind of a pain because they're everywhere. Wonderful. Come on, get back in your hole. Back in the hole. If you want to go in there, but you don't. You know what I'm trying to do to you. Back in there. Oh, the one I trapped in there wasn't even a librarian. Okay, so that's yours. Go in there and chill. Get all your babies out of there. He has Infinity. He has Feather Falling. This guy is not locked in yet. I'd like for you to go into that hole. That'll work. I'm gonna put this here, and I'm gonna break this block so that baby can get out of there. And then as soon as he does, I'm gonna put down that ring. I'm gonna hope it assigns to you. There's really no way of me knowing. I think on Java, as long as there's nobody else that can path to it, if I put down a lectern here, it has to assign to this guy. Respiration 3 is kind of nice, but that price is really high. And while I don't particularly care about the prices, but eventually I'll get them down, it's not that needed of a book at this stage. We're just going to keep going until we get the one we Crosswalker I'd like to have, so that's my part. But I have enough, even with these ridiculously overpriced trades. I did get all those. Alright. But I had more. Thought I had more rotten flesh than that. I guess I burned through it all. Here's some. I had them in my inventory the whole time. Way to go. One short. What I should do quick is close this off. Go away. Please go away. Okay, so now that this one is off, I break this lectern and I put it down. Should assign it to him. So I think that assigned to him because it's done. Let's just close him off. Just to make sure. He can't find anything else now. So we can do. I want you. Please go in there. And I want to send this out. Come on, baby. Get out of there. Go and play with your friends. No, I need to go back one. Okay, so you can be assigned here because nothing else can touch you. We'll close you out so that I don't have to worry about you being a problem. In there. This one I still need to lock in. But I need more emeralds to do it. I need this guy to reset for that to happen. But for now, if I put a thing here... Nobody else can pathfind here, so if I put a lectern down, it should assign to you. Good deal. Just give me a mending book. What are you doing? Oh, you grew up. You grew up on top of a block. Whoops. Silk touch is nice, but like it's not that hard to get. Same with fortune. I mean, eventually I'll have books for all of them when I go to the library, but for now, I just want them. If I put this in my offhand, can I do that? Yeah, much better. Oh my goodness. It's gotten so much harder with how many enchants there are. I know there was talk about them changing it so that you had to be in certain areas to get different chants, but I don't think they did that. But I'm starting to think maybe they did, and I need to look at the wiki, because they give me just the same stuff kind of over and over. But I am getting all the different protections. I don't think it is. I don't think you're allowed to get this book until you doubt that you're doing it right at least once or twice. That's part of the rules. Wish it would show you like more of what the other trades were. It does on Bedrock, it gives you some hints. Because how many of these guys that I have reset had mending as their second or their third trade? Yeah, I'm breaking 3 is good. 41's pretty high. Mending for 12, okay. 12's not the cheapest, but I don't care. Alright, we got a couple mending books. I need to get more emeralds so I can grab some more. These guys, I don't think they reset until the next day. 8 glass bottles. Sand nearby? Some down there. I may actually even have some glass in my talker box. Now that I think about it, I think I did grab a couple stacks thinking that I might want it to build with. Let's take a look. Ew. Crafting table. Not bad. This guy. See, that's the one that has the glass bottle. And any stone in here? Seriously? Any stone? You're inside my shulker box. Get back. You. What's for days? Any more books? Where are the books? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4 mending books. I got a silk touch book, another falling book, and an infinity book. Not bad so far. And I think that's gonna be good for right now. I can go put some mending on some of these things. What time? It's 3 o'clock in the morning. I think it's gonna have to be time to call it a night. We made it through another almost 10 days. We got monster. Who's nearby? You're making it so I can't sleep. Go away. Surprised there wasn't zombies. Put this smorgasbord in here for him. Okay, so yeah, we made it through 10 days on the map, and we got some digging done at our new dig site. We got villagers under control here, kind of. Have a couple villagers in the Nether. Let's grab all of these. Throw them in here. I want to grab, except I want to grab the one that has. So we'll have it out here. I'm gonna leave that ender chest there, so we'll have it when we come back. And there's some wood. We're gonna make a couple of boats. We're gonna go into the Nether. And we're gonna deal with those villagers that are just kind of chilling in there. And bring them back to spawn and put them in a safe spot. I mean, that'll be the end for you. But we got Mending unlocked. We got Silk Touch and Infinity unlocked. That's pretty good. Feather Falling. Let's see if these villagers stayed in here. Maybe they didn't. Did they wander off somewhere, or did they come back through the portal? They wandered off, it's fine. I have plenty of eggs back there. I can just grab 3 of them and bring it back. But I thought that they had come down this tunnel. And I should have just put them in. When I saw them in here, I should have just put them in boats immediately. But I didn't. But it's fine. I'm actually going to park myself down in the mines. I'm going to drop off all the stuff that's in here. And then that way... Maybe these are not lined up like I thought they were. That side of it is. Might just have to move it one more block away. But I'll just unload all this stuff in here for now. I have a little bit of coal and I have some wood. So when we start up next time, we'll be pretty set down here to just do a little bit of mining when we start up the next stream. But for now, we're going to call it a day. Hope you guys enjoyed watching it. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.